Abomination. And that is what you see. After seeing all this thing, you see somebody will come and be telling you to be part of this evil contraption called Nigeria. What is going to be your fate? If you want to be part of Nigeria, what is that is motivating you to continue to speak for Nigeria? What is motivating you? What is motivating you to continue to talk about one Nigeria? What? Just tell me. Tell me one single thing that you can tell me that is your motivator. A place where 14 innocent children, innocent men were mowed down. 14 innocent men where their life was taken away from them by a criminal gang formed by the politicians. A known criminal gang, a known terrorist group formed by the politicians. Life of people were taken away. And there is no general protest everywhere. In the United States, only George Floyd was taken out. And the whole United States was protesting. The whole state in the United States, they were protesting. Not only in the United States, even in the UK, people were all over the world, people were protesting about George Floyd. Including the Zoological Republic, they joined in that protest of one man that died in the United States. But in the Zoological Republic, people will die. Hundreds, in thousands. There will be no protest anywhere. There will be no protest. People in the north have become used to it. The indigenous tribe in the north, they have become used to death. Death has become part of their life. Seeing corpse is no longer anything for them. But we cannot accept that in Biafra land. We cannot accept that in Biafra land. To come and take the life of 14 innocent Biafrans. We have lost a lot and we cannot continue to lose. We cannot continue to cry. We gather to pray. They came there and opened fire on us. We came to protest. Empty-handed. They came and opened fire on us. We came to the court. They opened fire on us. We stay in our home. They come to our home and open fire on us. What do they want? They want to wipe us away from the surface of the earth. And it is only a tree that will hear that you want to cut him down and he will stand. Only a tree will hear that you want to cut it down, it will stand. Self-defense is the right of every human. And today, we have activated self-defense fully. Fully self-defense. Starting with the Ebubago. Ebubago must leave Biafra land. There will never be anything called Ebubago in Biafra land anymore. This is the last they can take. This is the last life that will be sacrificed to Ebubago. The last life Ebubago can take. That's what they have just taken. 14 able men for committing no crime. They did nothing. In the northern part of Nigeria, where the terrorists are occupying villages, where the terrorists are walking in the streets, where the terrorists are collecting tax, where they are kidnapping, collecting ransom, we have not heard that the military opened fire on them. We have not heard this kind of killing in the north. Even among the Boko Haram, what we see is Boko Haram killing their military. The video that we see going viral every time is Boko Haram killing their military, and their military will come and tell us that Boko Haram are repenting. That is how to tell you a dying nation, a nation that is dead. While the military is busy issuing a press statement that Boko Haram members are repenting, their commanders are surrendering, we will still see a video we emerge where the Boko Haram have decimated the military, took away the life of so many military men. It's out there. And most of the time, the people they sacrifice are people from the southern part of Nigeria. And yet, you call yourself a southerner and you are still serving in the Zoological Republic military. Wait, Nigeria will happen to you and you might not live to tell the story. If you are a Biafran, you are from the southern part of Nigeria, a Biafran, and you are still serving in the military, just wait. Just wait. I pray that Chukwu Okabiyama gives you that awareness. I pray that Chukwu Okabiyama makes you see the bullet when it's coming. Because they will definitely take you out. They will definitely, if you have survived up to this very minute, you should be taking your stand. And it is high time you come back home and defend your land. It is high time you come back and defend your land. If anybody, you see, that is why when you see people talking about anybody you see preaching this issue of election, 2023 election or Peter Obi, run away from them. They are your greatest enemy. All those people talking about election, they are your greatest enemy. If you are an indigenous person in the country of Nigeria, if you are from any indigenous tribe, you are from any indigenous tribe in Nigeria, this is the time for you to run for your life. If you see anybody campaigning for any group, talking about election, anybody, no matter who it is, talking about election, you should run away for your life. Those are your greatest enemy. Those are your greatest enemy. Because they know very well that the election will not hold. They know very well that the Fulani Caliphate want to hold the power by all means possible. They want to take as many lives as possible. They know. And yet they are pretending. And yet they are pretending. And you are there watching them and listening. They are confusing you and deceiving you. And you are listening to them. May Chukwu have mercy on you. When one Nigeria will happen to you, just pray that you'll be alive to tell the story. Pray and pray hard that you will be alive to tell the story. Look at the person they brought to you as a Messiah. The P2B are projecting about this very death that's happened. What did the P2B say about it? What did he say? What did he say? Look at the governor they imposed on you in Imo State. Somebody who is supposed to be the chief security of the state that's supposed to be protecting the people came out and began to label the diseased criminals. Shamelessly came out and these have now opened old wounds. This will now tell you how they have been doing. Every time you see them begin to parade people, every time you see them begin to release information, they went to camp, they did this, they killed in camp, they did this in camp. This will show you exactly what they have been doing. They have been killing innocent people from house to house, burning homes of innocent people. This one have revealed what they have been doing for a very long time. And when we come online to talk and shout about it, people will say we are making noise. People will say we don't know what to say. But this one has become a very good evidence, very clear evidence that even a blind man can see. But of course, the wicked media we have in the country of Nigeria, a wicked media, a media that will go to hell. No media in Nigeria will make heaven. No media in Nigeria will make heaven, including their workers. Because if you will see that where you are working is evil, if you see evil, run away from evil. It doesn't matter how much they pay you. Just like Mazin Nandekanu said. Mazin Nandekanu said, it's if Satan come from hell and come to Nigeria and give the media in Nigeria money to promote him as angel, they will. If Satan land for Nigeria and give Nigerian media money to promote him to be the angel of light, they will do it without hesitation. They will do it. This is the kind of media we have in Nigeria. The kind of media we have in Nigeria. When the local media cannot be able to present the truth, are you expecting the international media to do it? Are you expecting the when CNN tried to do what they did in Lekki Togate, you saw what happened? When CNN came and brought out the truth of what happened in Lekki Togate, you saw what happened? You saw the kind of war they faced. Today, the international media in Nigeria, the BBC Igbo, have become the worst criminal media we have in that country called Nigeria. BBC Igbo. When evil is happening in Igbo land, when trouble is happening in Igbo land, when Igbo people are being killed, they will never ever report it. They will never ever report it. Every report you see on BBC Igbo is always a negative report. They will always bring a negative report against the Igbo tribe. They will always bring a negative report against the Igbo tribe. Go and check their programs. When they want to confuse you, they will begin to go and get celebrities. They begin to go and get celebrities and begin to make jokes with celebrities and begin to talk all manner of trash with celebrities. But when something that matters, an event that matters, that the world is supposed to know what the truth is, those events that they are supposed to talk about, they will never talk about it. They will keep mute. They will pretend as if they never knew it happened. They will pretend. Look at this nonsense that Hope Uzodinma is saying that they are promoting. Hope Uzodinma trying to change the narrative, and the media in Nigeria is promoting the agenda of Hope Uzodinma and the caliphate, pushing their own narrative. Even when the family of the victim are alive, eyewitness who were there when these people were shot, they are still alive. In fact, one of the eyewitnesses was arrested after his two brothers were shot. After his two brothers were shot on the scene, when he came to the scene to come and take his food, he was still arrested and he was taken to the Buhari office. Before pressure mounted and they released him. That man is still alive, and Hope Uzodinma is throwing it on their face, telling them that they are his brothers that he knew, his two brothers, telling them that they are criminals. that they were killed in ESN camp. This is how wicked the people you call politicians are. That is why anytime you hear political solution, wrong. And anybody that speaks about political solution, that person is an enemy. Anybody that tells you anything about political solution in the Zoological Republic, the way it's controlled today, if you hear anybody preaching political solution wrong for your life, that person is an enemy. And that person can poison you. That person is more poisonous than a snake, more poisonous than a scorpion. This is what is happening. And you must wake up. We have cried enough. We cannot cry anymore. We have cried enough. On Friday is a total lockdown in Biafra land. Biafra land will be under lock and key. And if you feel that these people whose life was swept away from them doesn't deserve that day, come out and fight with the gods. Come out and face the ghost on that day. Whatever you see, you take. That will mark the beginning of the end. It is going to mark the beginning of the end. Total lockdown in Biafra land on 22nd, Friday. Total lockdown. All part of Biafra land. Injustice to one is injustice to all. It doesn't have to be only Imo State. When George Floyd was killed and the whole world were protesting for George Floyd. Only one man, the whole United States was shut down. The whole United States was shut down. And we are talking about 14 able men. We are talking about 14 innocent men who they don't have any record of any crime. 14 innocent men. And you are telling me you cannot shut down the whole country because of that? 14 men. One man, because of one man's life, United States was shut down. Even UK joined. All over the world, the whole world was shaking. But 14 men, 14 Biafrans. And we are talking about a lockdown on 22. You think it's too much? Come out and fight with the gods. Come out and fight with the ghosts on that day. It's a total lockdown. Your opinion is not needed. It doesn't matter what appointment or whatever you have. Cancel it. Anything you have that day, cancel it. And if you fail to, it will be totally enforced. And the people who are responsible to enforce it, they will be around. The ghosts will enforce it themselves. You are going to see it happen. The ghost will enforce it. If you want to challenge the ghost, you want to fight with the gods, come out. Come out on Friday. Whatever you see, you take. Information is key. That is why we are notifying all Biafrans. Every Biafran, if you are living abroad, call your family. Any part of Biafran land, Imo State, Anambra State, Enugu State, Ebonyi State, Abia State, what do you call it, River State, Cross River State, Delta State, any place you are, you must get involved. Akwa Ibom, you must get involved. Everybody must get involved. Total lockdown of Biafra land. And if you feel it's too much to ask, come out. Whatever you see, you take. Anything you see, we must defend Biafra. We have cried enough. It is no longer time to wait for somebody to come and help you cry or project. This is time for action. And Ebubago has woken the lion. Ebubago has taken the war front. Since they have called us on the war front, we are going to answer. Answer in a very strong language. I thank God for the spokesman that Chukwuka have given us. A spokesman that Chukwuka have given us. Somebody who speaks like Mazen Nandekano. Somebody whose action is exactly the same action that Mazen Nandekano can take. If Mazen Nandekano was with us today, if Mazen Nandekano was to be outside today, you will be hearing a roar of a lion. If Mazen Nandekano was with us today, exact thing you saw somebody did this, that is what he's going to do. He's going to call for action, immediate action. And I believe since last night, it has started happening. You are going to see scores. You're going to hear it. Ebubago is going to pay dearly for every single soul they take in Biafra land. They will pay. They will pay. They are going to pay. We are dealing with monsters. We are dealing with people who don't have conscience. That is why when you are talking about one Nigeria, if you see anybody talk about one Nigeria, run for your life. If you see anybody promoting one Nigeria, run for your life. That person doesn't mean you well. That person is an enemy. If that person gets poisoned, he's going to poison you. Anybody you see promoting one Nigeria and this is the election, that person is much more poisonous than the poison itself. Run away from them. a country where human life, they don't value human life. They do not value human life. Look at the northern part of Nigeria. Northern part of Nigeria have taken death of human being as normal. They are counting it as normal. Today they will tell you, yesterday 15 was killed. The next day 10 was killed. The next day 20 was killed. Oh, today is only 5 was killed. Oh, today is only 16 that was killed. In the northern part of Nigeria, they have taken it as normal. But we cannot take the same in Biafra land. No, it cannot be normal. It cannot be. We are human. We are not animals. And we have to be treated as humans. And since they have refused to learn a lesson, we are going to teach them a bitter lesson. We are going to teach the Zoological Republic a bitter lesson. If you think you want to try to practice your show of force in Biafra land to make us calm down, or maybe to make Biafrans frightened and they will stop talking about Biafra, you have just woken the lion. You have made us realize why we must ask for Biafra the more. You have just made us realize why we must not participate in your evil election. The election has not yet come. And you have seen them taking the life of Biafran people. They have started destroying Biafran lives. They have started creating fear. They have start demonstrating their show of force. And you are there, still talking about election. You are still there, hoping that somehow, election will bring death. It is going to bring death to you. Those of you who are preparing for election, you are equally preparing for your death. If you're one of those who is preparing for election, you are equally preparing for your death. I must tell you. It's not a bad prayer, but that is the truth. That is the obvious truth. Because in Biafra land, there will be no election. And why we are saying there will be election is to save the life of Biafran people. You see what you see played out. What Ibubag did, that is what they will continue to do. And we will not allow that in Biafra land. That is why we have to start early. To make sure Ibubag is chased out of Biafra land. They are going to be chased out of Biafra land. Ebobago and every other security outfit that is going to support them, their supporters, their informants, people who are working with them. The only thing that will make you to stay alive is to leave Biafra land. As long as you remain in Biafra land and you're a member of Ebobago, you will go down. You will definitely go down. The blood of 14 Biafrans will never be in vain. The blood of innocent 14 Biafrans will never ever be in vain. We have lost a lot. And stay counting. For every life of Biafra that was lost, just as Mazin Nandekano said before he was kidnapped, for every life of Biafra that was lost, you are going to pay dearly. Mazin Nandekano gave this warning while he was with us. Mazin Nandekano gave this warning while he was with us. But somehow, some people have forgotten. But I thank you, God, that there is still somebody who can remember every single word that Mazin Nandekano has spoken to us. There is still somebody who can pursue that word. Continue to follow every single word that Mazin Nandekano has spoken. May Chukwu Okabia be glorified for that. I thank Chukwu Okabia for that. If not, what would have you done? If not, what will you do? But today, Mazin Simon Epa has been ordained by Chukwu Okabia to carry out every instruction that Mazin Nandekano have kept. And that is exactly what he's doing. And the ESM are there to administer all the instruction. Yesterday, the order had been given. That Ibubago must. It had been activated last night. And the action has started. It has started since last night. And you are going to hear this cause. The only thing that it doesn't matter, you are a member of Ibubago, you are the sponsor, you are accommodating them, they are living in your house. Anybody that has anything to do with Ibubago, you are in trouble. You're going to pay dearly because the blood of these 14 men are in your hand. You are part of it. If you are the sponsor, you are harboring them, you are giving them accommodation. The blood of these 14 people are in your hand, and you're going to pay. You will pay. You will pay. You will pay dearly. You will pay dearly. And we cannot stop. We can never, ever stop, no matter the attack they bring, no matter the angle they are coming from, no matter the weapon of their warfare. We cannot stop until Biafra comes. This is just the beginning of the end. This marks the beginning of the end. They have just woken the lion. But since they have taken it in that direction, we are going to create a stage for them. And that is what I have just done. On 22nd, a total lockdown in Biafra land. Total lockdown. If you are one of those who will think it's a plan, continue to wait. Information is key. That is why every time I urge people to listen to 97.5 FM, Voice of Biafra. I urge people to listen to the Voice of Biafra at all time. I begin to call people to listen to the Voice of Biafra. And follow Mazi Simon Ekpa on Twitter and also on his YouTube handle. That is the way you can be getting first-hand information, because the struggle has gone in a different level. We are on a different level and there is no going back. We don't talk about things of yesterday. We are moving ahead. Every single instruction that Mazi Nankara have left, we are building on those instructions. We are building on those. Every single instruction that Mazi Nankara have left, that is what we are building on. And that is why I will never stop following. I will never stop following Mazi Simon Ekpa. When he tells you that he goes to the heart of Mazi Nankara to bring information, it is not just to entice you, not just to make you feel happy, not just to encourage you. That is exactly what he's doing. I am telling you that if Mazi Nankara was to be outside, and this had happened yesterday, if Mazi Nankara would be outside, by now it should be flowing. The same anger that you see Mazi Simon Ekpa displays, that is what Mazi Nankara would have done. The same order he issued, that was exactly what Mazi Nankara was supposed to do. That's what he's going to do, without wasting a second. This is how to know the person who is really there to serve. Person who is willing to serve. Person who is willing to redeem Biafra. And today you can see it. Not the liver people who are there distracting themselves. I thank you, Kevin, and have been expelled. And today we are moving forward and no more going back. No going forward ever. Forward ever. If you're living in Biafra land, keep it at the back of your mind. If you have not been believing before that there will be an election, this event that happened, the life of these 14 men should let you know that there will be an election in Biafra land. If you're one of those who is still contemplating, maybe we will vote, maybe this one have to teach you a lesson. For the fact that these innocent people died, and the politicians cannot come out and speak, or Hanese people cannot come out and speak, all of them are keeping quiet, watching who of them are coming to defend the death of innocent people, and begin to label them criminals. Who of them came out and begin to label innocent people criminals, and yet there's no uproar. The one they are presenting to you as a fake messiah, the P2OB that is giving you a helpless hope, did he have anything to say? Did he have? Of course, he can't say anything. But if it were to be in the northern part of Nigeria, he will be the first person to ask for justice over there. He will be the first person to speak about it and ask for justice. If it were to be in the northern part of Nigeria, he will be the first one to begin to condone with them. He will pay a condolence visit. He will even go there to visit them. He will go there to visit them. If it happened in the Borno or Kano, you will see people be running over there. But this happened in his own home, in his home house. 14 able innocent men. You saw people, eyewitness came out to testify. Eyewitness who was arrested by the same embargo came out to testify in the radio. Many of us watched the video. I can't play it here. Many of us have watched the video where eyewitness, the brother to the two people, two brothers were mowed down, two brothers, their life was taken from them. Two brothers, the same father, the same mother. And their senior brother was at the scene at that very moment. The Ebubag even took the senior brother to their station. Only when they saw pressure, they released the senior brother. They would have taken them there, which would be 3 people from one family. And the brother came and began to narrate how everything happened. That they went for marriage. It was a marriage. They just went for the marriage. After the marriage, you know how young men, they are coming out from the marriage ground. They could just come and they were standing by the side discussing. And this one just came there and opened fire. Opened fire on them. And Hope Uzodinma came and told us that it was ESN camp. We saw the environment in the video where the cops were lying. We saw the place. How does that place translate to a camp? The place we saw those cops, on that, how does it translate to a camp? How does that place translate to a camp? How in the name of God does that place look like a camp? How? But yet, the evil media, their evil media is pushing that narrative. Their devilish media is pushing that narrative. Instead of going on the ground, going to interview people who were the eyewitness, go with their own camera to see for their eyes. See, this thing happened on the planet Earth. It didn't happen in heaven. It didn't happen in dream. Something that happened within some hours. Send your men, go there on the ground, interview people, video the place and cover the place and check the area. What is there? You couldn't go. You are busy pushing the narrative of the media. The media is busy pushing the narrative of the government. Evil men everywhere. Evil politicians. That is why I say anybody that calls himself a politician in Nigeria is a wicked man. Is an evil man. Any politician in Nigeria, it doesn't matter the level of that politician. Whether you are a local government chairman or whether you are a state commissioner, whatever you are in Nigeria as a politician, you are an evil person. You are evil. Evil personified. That is what you are. And you don't deserve to live. You are evil. That is how they are manipulating the media. You see the media pushing their wicked lies, pushing their falsehood, pushing all their wicked lies. Every time lying from all corners. You see media that will promote the devil himself. A media that will promote the devil as angel of light. That is what we have in the contract of God Nigeria. They will see devil with two horns, and you will see them promoting that devil as angel of light, trying to convince you. The Chukwu have mercy on all of them and destroy them permanently. It cannot be business as usual. We have cried enough. We have pleaded enough. It is high time we go home. And we are going to go home. It doesn't matter their distraction. It doesn't matter their attack. It doesn't matter all their blackmail and propaganda. It doesn't matter your show of force. You cannot stop the coming of Biafra in 2023. You can't stop it. The declaration of Biafra will surely hold. By all this you are doing is only making this get faster. Whatever you are doing, the innocent Biafran life you are taking is only making the Biafra to draw closer and faster. It's making the Biafrans have more zeal to fight for their freedom. You are giving Biafrans more reason. You are giving Biafrans more reason to get out of this contraption. That is exactly what you are doing. By taking the life of Biafrans, you are giving them more reason to get away from this contraption. And we will get away. It doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter what weapon of warfare. We are going to get out of this contraption. And the time is soon. May Chukwu guide and protect everybody that has joined me on this broadcast. Any place you're watching from. If you're watching from Biafra land, please, if you're watching from Biafra land, tell your neighbor. Those who have not heard anything from you, tell them that on 22, Friday is a total lockdown. If you know anything you want to use on Friday, go and buy it tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday. Go and buy it. Keep it down for yourself. Buy it on Thursday. Keep it down for yourself. Anything you know you can use. As long as you're in Biafra land, any part of Biafra land you are, get whatever you want to use on Thursday. On Friday is a total lockdown. Don't go and compete with your God. Don't try to compete with your God. Information is key. Do not try to compete with your God. As they have opened the gate of hell, that day they are going to face hell themselves. Allow them to come out. Leave the area. Leave the road for them. Leave the road for them and those who are going to enforce it. Leave the road for them and the ghosts. They're going to see it happen. Information is given to you so that you can stay safe. We don't want to get people involved. Innocent people get involved. Innocent people don't have to get involved. Stay in your home. Friday is a total lockdown. We are mourning the death of our innocent Biafran that have been taken away. And every Biafran land have to cry together. When one eye is crying, the other eye will be crying. When one person is hot, everybody is hot. An injury to one is injury to all. Injustice against one is injustice against all. We must not wait until it happens to us or our family member before we complain. We must not join the caliphate to behave in the way they are behaving. We must not join other black race to behave the way they are behaving. We blacks, we Biafrans must protect ourselves. We Biafrans, we must protect ourselves. We must stand with each other, shoulder to shoulder, cry with each other, fight with each other, secure each other. That is our responsibility, and that we must do. That we must do. The Chukwu continue to guide and protect. Everybody has shared the video. Please share this video. If you have not shared, share this video to your family and friends. Share it to your, even our enemies, share to them. Any place you belong, any group you belong, share the video. Let them hear us and hear us clear. We are going to defend our land. We are going to defend our land. They can't stop us. May Chukwu guide and protect you and secure you. May Chukwu guide and protect the people and secure them. May Chukwu guide and protect our brother Simon Ekpa. Continue to inspire him. Continue to give him that mental toughness to lead us to victory. May Chukwu continue to guide and protect our spirit about Nnamdi. We must overcome. No matter the challenges that come to us, we will surely overcome. Mazen Nnamdi will definitely be freed. It doesn't matter the kind of distraction they bring. It doesn't matter the weapon they bring. We must make sure Biafra comes 2023. It's not going to stand more than that. And the time has come. And they know it very well. That is why they are trying to bring fear. But we are going to match them fear to fear. Word to word. Self-defense is the right. It's the right of every human being living on the planet Earth. And we have activated self-defense fully. We are going to face them with the equal measure they are coming with us. Whatever weapon they are coming with, that same weapon is what we're going to use. It can never be business as usual anymore. They have killed us enough. We have cried enough, and we can't cry again. Remember the word of Mazen Nnamdi. They will heal us, we will kill them. But at the end of the day, Biafra will definitely come. Thank you so much for watching wherever you are watching from. And remember this. Please, if you are free, you can join me on my YouTube channel. I'm going to be broadcasting on my YouTube channel by 7:30 Biafran time. 7:30 Biafran time. If you're free, you can join me on my YouTube channel on 7:30. Join me. Let us be able to spread the gospel and God to say it. Thank you and God bless. Join me on Juke Survival on my YouTube. Juke Survival on YouTube. Juke Survival on YouTube. Go and subscribe to Juke Survival on YouTube. I broadcast there every day, 7:30.
Are yet to wake up from your slumber or your sleep and get the point that we are exiting Nigeria. Exiting Nigeria is not going to come from the platter of golden plate. You have to sacrifice for it. And we are ready to sacrifice everything, including you, if you come and stand in the way of freedom. So you need to know how serious we are. We are damn serious. Some of you are not getting it. You think we are here to build political movement? We are here for freedom. Freedom comes with price. Okay? The only thing you can do is to comment on social media. Don't ever stand on the way of Biafra freedom. We crush you.
Their interest is suppressed. Biafra is the key. Once they can hold Biafra down, they can hold the whole of Africa down. Hey, freedom fighting, sorry. Because all these people are criminals. They are saying there is no way this man cannot be a criminal like themselves. They don't have a different breed altogether. They don't know that. I am Nnamdi Kanu. I don't do all this nonsense you do. My father was a very rich man, not ostentatious. I had the finest education that his money could afford. We are not poor. Have never been. That is why a poor man cannot be a freedom fighter. If you're not full of yourself, you cannot be a freedom fighter. You have to go everywhere. We must continue.